Hey, Nicole, let's go ahead and take a look. I've got your layout right here. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it's 100% better. Right, it's absolutely just superior to the first iteration. So great adjustments. Let me just get this into the window here so we can comment accordingly. Yeah, definitely looking good. A couple of things here I want to mention. So let's start from the top. So the S is just oversized. It's not a drop cap. I would recommend in this typeset, I would go ahead and drop that 3 lines. So just do a web search on how to create a drop cap in Illustrator or InDesign, depending on what program you're using. It's really simple to do, and it's actually quite beautiful. So I think it would work beautifully to drop that cap about 3 lines into your type. Good job reducing your type size. Oh, by the way, that TH, that should be superscript. Um, I think you've gone a point too far, though. It's right now. It's a little bit too small. So let's try to increase that back up 1 point size. Okay, rags definitely need to be um, adjusted. Watch your use of italics and use italics appropriately. Um, Let me see. Okay, over here in the caption, you want to hang that quote right there. You just hang it into the margin. And again, depending on whether you're using Illustrator or InDesign, just a quick web search: how to hang quotes in Illustrator, for example, or how to hang punctuation. Hang, that's HANG. Okay. As far as I'm wondering if it wouldn't be more. This is a really, really long paragraph. And sometimes when paragraphs are this long, and this is borderline, your character count is borderline um, too long or too many characters in a specific line. Remember, optimal character counts between 50 and 70 characters, 70 or so. Well, right now, you're probably I haven't counted them. You're probably pushing about 85 or so. And so that might indicate a second column of type. It's borderline though. I don't think it's terrible. It's definitely a little bit long. I'm okay leaving it. If you want to transpose it into 2 columns, that's great. If you leave it at one, I would most definitely try to include a second paragraph. So see where this can get a break and then add a space between. And the reason I say that is because sometimes paragraphs that are extensive like this, specifically in something like a poster, the viewer won't read them. They'll look at them without a break, a paragraph break somewhere. The viewers will look at that and go, "Oh, wow, that's a lot of type. I don't want to really read that," because we're lazy. I mean, we're lazy when it comes to reading, especially things in posters where we just want immediate gratification. So my worry here is that that's going to get skipped over. So either 2 columns or see if you can fit a paragraph break in there somewhere. As far as the timeline goes, I think the timeline looks good. A couple of things I would recommend doing is the top of your timeline, the entries are really far. Now we're talking about proximity. Bottom of the timeline is great because proximity indicates that marker is associated with that event. That marker is associated with that event. Although watch your alignment though, because that 1921, that's pushed over further left in its relationship to the pill than this one is. This one's more pulled to the right. So you want to be really consistent there. You also want to be very consistent of where that falls. So right now this is farther away from the pill than it is, and it's also further left than these. So be really consistent there. Now, what we can do for the top to kind of increase proximity is we don't want to just bring this down closer because we want to kind of mirror what we have here. So my recommendation here would be to, in the top, is list the event first, then put the number underneath. That way the number is tightly associated with the pill for the marker, and I think it will make things much more clear and uniform in terms of visual engagement. The timeline itself seems like it's a little bit out of balance. And the reason for that is simple, is because right now you've got these little pills, these little dots. You got 2 of them leading into the timeline, but only 1 leading out. Therefore, it seems like we're pushed over. And if you take a look at the negative space between the first pill and the last pill and the margin, it's much greater over here. So indeed, this timeline is a little bit out of balance. And then definitely see how this entry right here, it's kind of in no man's land. This one at least has a little bit of alignment, but this one and this one are just kind of in no man's land. So we want to make sure that those are demarcated specifically with one of the markers from the timeline. Okay. Again, I just want to reiterate, you're looking fantastic. I can't believe, I can't believe how far this has come. Um, it's just superior to your first iteration. So really, really good job. You're working hard, and it shows. All right. So those are my recommendations. And any questions at all, please let me know, Nicole. Uh, you're doing fantastic. So if I can clarify anything, just get with me and you'll have immediate response. All right. Great job. Thank you very much.